first-round action from the Class D1 state tournament at Lincoln East High School on Thursday. After O'Neill St. Mary's took a 38-33 lead late in the third quarter, Guardian Angels Central Catholic sophomore Anthony Woldrick scored on a driving layup, and Johnny Ginther scored in the paint early in the fourth to cut the deficit to 38-37. Jacob Brock gave Central Catholic a 39-38 lead on a fast break with 6:58 left in the game, and a Ginther 3 with 5:25 left stretched the lead to 42-38. St. Mary's quickly responded. A pair of buckets by Adam Moon and a Tate Siddle steal and layup gave the Cardinals a 47-46 lead with 2:33 left. St. Mary's stretched the lead back to 3 points at 51-48 on a pair of Moon free throws, before Central Catholic junior Nate Haas was fouled on a three-pointer with 2 seconds left. Haas connected on the first 2 of 3 free throw attempts, with 2 seconds to cut the St. Mary's lead to 51-50. After a quick Central Catholic timeout, Haas came up short on the final free throw. Moon grabbed the rebound and sank a pair of free throws to ice the 53-50 win for the Cardinals. St. Mary's will take a 26-0 record into Friday's semifinals against Humphrey St. Francis at 9 a.m. at the Pershing Center. The St. Francis Flyers took their game against a tough Overton team down to the wire as well. After a fast start, the game took a turn for the worse in the third quarter for St. Francis. But the fifth-seeded Flyers battled their way past a 46-39 deficit after 3 quarters to pick up a 62-58 win over number 4 Overton. Trailing 48-43 with 5:53 left in the game, the Flyers' John Weiser drew a pair of fouls on All-Stater Jacob Olmstead. The second, his 4th foul, forced Olmstead to the bench. And St. Francis took advantage, cutting the deficit to 53-52 by the time Olmstead returned with 2:50 left.
Having Olmstead in a little bit of foul trouble really helped us. I don't know what the difference, how the scoring difference was, but I thought the fourth quarter him being out really helped us kind of get back into striking distance.
A three-pointer by Blake Krings put St. Francis ahead 55-53 with 2:11 left. Overton answered as Tanner Ryan buried a 3 in the corner to momentarily give the Eagles the lead. Jake Warner provided an immediate answer. Warner took the ball coast to coast, drew a foul, and hit a pair of free throws to put St. Francis on top for good. Warner hit all 5 of his free throws in the fourth quarter after the Flyers had gone 6 of 14 to start the game. For continuing coverage on the 2012 Nebraska Boys State Basketball Tournament in Lincoln, including live tweets from the games, log on to www.norfolkdailynews.com.